Hi guys, so in today's video we're going to be ranking my fragrance collection. In last place we have the Essence Vaults inspired by Santal 33. So in this fragrance it has sandalwood, leather and violet. This is bottom purely because I don't really like leathery fragrances. Next we have Zara's Cold Caramel. This one's like an ambery vanilla caramel fragrance. This one's at the bottom. It's not a bad smell, it just gives me a headache, it's way too strong. Versace Eros EDT is next. This was the first fragrance I ever bought back in August 2024. It's got notes of vanilla, green, aromatic, amber, fruity. So the top notes for this one is actually mint, green apple and lemon. Then it also mentions having some vanilla, but I don't really smell the vanilla. Next, we have got JPG Scandal Pour Homme. There's something about this one that I just don't really like. I'm not too sure what it is. Some of the notes in this is caramel, aromatic, sweet and vanilla. There's also a citrus note, which I kind of slightly get, but I'm not too sure. The main notes I'm smelling in this is caramel and tonka bean. I recently actually swapped this with one of my friends, so this I got off one of my friends and I swapped him for Acqua di Parma Fico di Amalfi. That one was just too sun creamy, orangey, it wasn't really for me. Next we have the Essence Vault inspired by Parfums de Malle Layton. This one's spicy, woody, vanilla-y. It's not for me, I don't really like it. I feel like this one doesn't really smell as close to the real one. It's got its differences, but it's still a decent fragrance overall. I'm just not really a fan of the woody fragrances, so this one isn't for me. Next, we've got Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Mauve. This one's a dupe of Creed Aventus. It's citrusy, fruity, a little bit woody. This one's mainly a citrusy, fruity fragrance with a little bit of woody in it. The top notes for this one is lemon, pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant. This one, it's not really my type of scent profile, but if you leave it for like 5 minutes, then it does smell like the real Creed Aventus. So if you're looking for a good dupe, I'd probably say this is a good one. Moving on, we've got French Avenue's Ether Extract. This one's woody, citrus, fruity. It's a really good dupe of Parfums de Malle Greenly. The longevity on this one, I get around 6 hours on skin. Top notes for this is green apple, mandarin and bergamot. Great fragrance for the price. I would highly recommend this one. Moving on, we've got Lattafa's Badi Al Oud Amethyst. The notes in this one is rose, oud and amber. I don't really like oud fragrances, but for this one the rose really overpowers the oud. This is great for smelling expensive on a budget. In this fragrance there is bergamot, pink pepper, Bulgarian rose and Turkish rose. In my opinion, this is one of the best rose fragrances you can get. Next we have the Essence Vault inspired by Maison Margiela by the Fireplace. This one is a woody vanilla type of fragrance. This one is great. On my skin, you can get 12 hours. On cloves, you get days. The top notes on this one is cloves, pink pepper and orange blossom. As you go to the middle notes, you get chestnut and juniper. As you move down to the base notes, you get vanilla and cashmere. Overall, in my opinion, this smells like the real By the Fireplace. Great for £25. I would 100% recommend this. Up next, we have another Essence Vault fragrance. This time it's Baccarat Rouge 540. This one, I smelt the real one a couple of weeks ago, if that, and honestly, I could not tell the difference. This one is a woody, warm, spicy, ambery fragrance. In the top notes, you have saffron and jasmine. As you move down to the middle notes, you get amberwood and ambergris. In the base notes, you get cedar, sugar, and ambroxan. This one, again, is an amazing clone. Smells like the real thing, just for a cheaper price. Next, we have the second to last Essence Vault fragrance, this time being Dior Sauvage Elixir. This one is a really mature, spicy, woody men's fragrance. The top notes being grapefruit, nutmeg and cinnamon. As you move down to the middle notes, you get lavender. In the base notes, you get sandalwood, amber and patchouli. This one is really mature and I'd say it's for your older men. I'd 100% try this if you're above the age of 25. If you're a younger type of guy like me, you're probably not going to like it. This one has a really harsh opening. It does tone down on the dry down, smelling a little similar to Sauvage, but a little bit deeper. Next we have YSL Y EDT. This one is a really nice, fresh, clean summer fragrance. I picked this bottle up, which is a 60ml for £36 from Boots in a sale. The notes in this is fresh, spicy, aromatic and citrus. It is a really clean scent. So the top notes on this is bergamot and ginger. As it starts to dry down, the middle notes turn into lavender and geranium. In the base notes you get ambergris, cedar and albanum. Overall, this is a really great fragrance in my opinion. I will be wearing this quite often in the summer. Next we have Lattafa Assad Bourbon. I picked this up in November because I was running out of fragrances. I think I paid around £19 for this. It's a great fragrance for the price. Honestly, I'm going to have to pick another bottle up. This is a sweet vanilla cacao fragrance Honestly, it smells like a mix between Strong With You Intensely and a Zara The Most Wanted parfum. It's great for the price. In the top notes, you have lavender, mirabelle and pink pepper. As it dries down in the middle notes, you get cacao and nutmeg. In the base notes, you get bourbon, vanilla and amber. This one lasts all day on skin and days on clothes. Next, we have Strong With You parfum. This one's a vanilla, lavender, soft, spicy fragrance. It does smell similar to Intensely, just a more mature version. In the top notes, you get pink pepper and mandarin. In the middle notes, you get lavender, sage and cinnamon. And in the dry down, you get chestnut, vanilla and leather. In my opinion, I do prefer the Intensely to this one. I do still find myself reaching for this every week, but I still prefer the Intensely. We have the last Essence Vault inspired by, this time being Bianco Latte. This one is really sweet. It has vanilla, honey and caramel. It's a little bit overpowering, but in my opinion, if they keep the sprays low, it is bearable. This has made it into my top 10 because I do really like the sweet vanilla fragrances. Honestly, for this, I'd keep it down to 3-4 sprays max. If not, it just gets too cloying and everyone around you will be complaining. I'll be honest, I haven't really smelt the real Bianco Latte, so I can't tell you how good of a comparison it is, but it is a great fragrance. Next, I've got YSL White EDP. I recently got this one for Christmas. It's an aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody. In my opinion, this is better than the EDT. I haven't really smelt any of the others, but 100% I'd choose this over the EDT any day. Honestly, this is one of the best fresh fragrances you can get in my opinion. I'm not too sure what the difference is on this one and the YEDT, but I think the YEDT does have a grapefruit note and this one doesn't. In 5th place, we have JPG's La Male Elixir. I did pick this up around a year ago. This one has notes of vanilla, honey and amber. It is really sweet and I'd say this is for the younger guys. It's still a great fragrance and pulls many compliments. But if you're over the age of 21, I probably wouldn't recommend this. I'd probably recommend getting another one. So in the top notes, you actually get mint and lavender. As it dries down in the middle notes, you get vanilla and benzoin. In the base notes, there is honey, tonka bean. For me, this one's empty. I might pick up a new one, I'm not too sure yet. But when I used to wear this, I used to get 12 plus hours on skin and it'd last maybe a week on clothes. In 4th place, we have Valentino Core Fantasy. This one's a spicy, fruity, sweet fragrance. It's great for the evenings and great for the summer. I'd say this one's for the guys under the age of 21. You could probably pull it off if you're a little older, but probably not above the age of 25. For the top notes in this, we have red apple, cardamom and bergamot. Middle notes, we have lavender, geranium and sage. And in the base notes, you get patchouli and vetiver. I think this is probably my favourite Valentino fragrance out of the ones I've smelt. I do really want to try the new Purple Melancholia. That is probably going to be my next pickup. And I think Valentino are probably my favourite designer fragrance house. In 3rd place, we have JPG Le Beau EDT. I haven't smelt the Le Parfum, so I'm not too sure on which one's better. But for me, this is a great fragrance for the summer. It's a sweet, citrus, coconut, vanilla fragrance. I have actually worn this a couple of times, even though it is January. And the couple of times I've worn it, I have got a compliment, at least one each time. In the top note, this one is bergamot, middle note, coconut, and base note is tonka bean. They are the only 3 notes of this fragrance. This is a really nice, sweet fragrance. And if you go on Just My Look, you can pick this 125ml bottle up right now for around £50, I think, which is a great price in my opinion. In the number 2 spot, we have Strong With You Intensely. Mine's recently ran out. I do need to pick up another bottle because this thing is honestly the greatest fragrance I've smelt in a long time. I picked this one up at around the same time as JPG La Male Elixir, probably around a year ago now. And I think I ran out 3 months ago, but this has been a great fragrance for me. Honestly, I've worn this probably 2-3 times a week, excluding the summer. This is a great vanilla, cinnamon, amber scent. Notes is violet, juniper and pink pepper. Middle notes, you get lavender, sage, toffee and cinnamon. And in the base notes, you get vanilla, amber and tonka bean. This is probably the greatest designer release in the last 5 years and probably will be for the next 5 years. This has gotten me so many compliments over the last year. Honestly, it is unreal. At the number 1 spot, we have JPG La Male Le Parfum. This one is a really nice lavender vanilla fragrance. This is the alternative to La Male Elixir for if you're over the age of 21, 25. Honestly, this is more of a more mature, male, sweet scent. This makes you feel confident while also smelling sweet and sexy. Personally, I love this fragrance. You can wear it anywhere, you can wear it at any time. Top notes in this is cardamom. The middle notes is lavender and iris. In the base note, you get woodsy notes and vanilla. This is my favourite fragrance in my collection, purely just because of the scent and how wearable it is in the winter. That was my collection and my rankings. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.